What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess from She Vibes, and Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio. They have two convenient locations on the east side, East 200th Street. You'll call 216-531-7373, or the west side, Pearl Road, at 216-398-7373. Mention Red Line Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. And always remember, it's definitely a vibe.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host of Money's Crazy Mind and Steel City Renegades. And Redline Radio LLC is proud to partner with Growing Wings Adult Services for the creation of our brand new state-of-the-art production studio. Growing Wings Adult Services has been assisting adults with disabilities in the Northeast Ohio area for the past 5 years. For more information on how Lisa and the team at Growing Wings can assist your family, you can contact Lisa at 234-334-7547 today. Again, that's 234-334-7547.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I really appreciate you letting me do my thing over here at Redline Radio LLC.
Tim, ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Hey, well, I love them chicken wings. I got a couple buddies that's trying to come on and do a podcast. You got anything for them?
Heck yeah, we do. Just have them give me a call.
Bet. I'll have them call 440-503-0828.
Tim, don't forget to tell them that we're available on all social media platforms.
And you can't forget about the Redline Radio LLC app on the Google Play Store.
Damn, how'd I forget about that?
You was probably thinking about them little people again.
Damn, I probably was.
That's cool. They just trying to be a part of the winningest radio station in Cleveland.
And we got the hardware to prove it.
Comedian Sean Boyd from Just Therapy, the podcast. I got to talk to you about Detroit Auto Parts. They're the official parts store of Redline Radio. They have two convenient locations, one on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or the west side, 216-398-7373. Don't forget to mention Redline Radio and you receive 10% off your purchase. Make sure you hit up Detroit Auto Parts. Check them out.
And wow, I'm not used to this, man. Man, it's like, yo, we back like we never left, man. Welcome, Redline Radio. It's your boy Black 9 Outlaw Jones. Welcome into the debut episode of TMI with the Cleveland All-Star panel. Now, for our debut episode, we got it's a party in here tonight. So I'm gonna do round robin. Go around the room, let everybody introduce themselves because we have some awesome kings and queens for our debut show. We got a jam-packed show, jam-packed entertaining show. We got Average Joe in the building. We got Larry Dear Bartolo in the building. It's going to be crazy. So without further ado, y'all need to get to know the people that's on the air with us that's going to be entertaining y'all tonight. Let me pass it to the left. My man, my brother, my right hand. Y'all let them know who he is, boss.
Belly on 216, that's what they call me. Yeah. I'm really not big of a talker. Y'all know that. It's crazy that I'm on radio for that fact. But y'all let's see. I only speak when I got something to say.
That's a lot. All the time.
And this is Miss T, the crazy wild one, the one that likes to talk all the time. So you're going to hear my mouth loud.
Mhm.
216 Average Joe on all platforms. That's it.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be talking to you more later anyway, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the mystery.
It's Adrian Sherrill, the model. Check in on me with all platforms at I am Adrian Sherrill or a sexy ass boss chick.
Hey, you sitting at the table? You might as well say something.
I'm sorry. You know I'm always laid back and vibe. This is Rissa Queen C, Clarissa Light, owner of BDI Spa University, opening soon by March. I'm on all platforms. It's all about the business. If it ain't about the bag, don't even talk to me.
Amen. Amen.
Indeed. This is Joanne, Joe, aka New York from the 212, originally in the land now. Love y'all, getting mad love out here. Appreciate that. CFO of Dope Girl Magic and Inocente Children's Fashions. I'm on all platforms, Facebook and Instagram. And I'm really proud and feeling good to be here tonight.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Jay. Many of you may know me as Nurse Blaze. You probably have seen me on Jerry Springer. I probably have been in, or you see me in Hayward Flex. I be behind the camera and in many of his viral videos. I also model. Nurse Blaze on all platforms.
Yeah.
Hell of a time.
Slide in. Real quick though.
You got your boy Slick Nick from 216, OMS alumni, 2021. Jack and Mini Trades. People know me by Nick the Barber. I am known in a lot of different places, Cleveland all the way out to Youngstown. Look for me in Cam Story, Drew Scott Productions, Quad Daniels Films, Fractor 2 coming out soon. Been mixing in a lot. Now I'm back home and I'm ready to expand my career. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So world, you know what I'm saying? So TMI, too much information. This show is going to be a combination of world news, entertainment news, things that's, y'all talking about, things that y'all want to talk about. So we're just going to get right into it. I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors, Detroit Auto Parts, the official auto parts store of Red Lines Radio. They have two convenient locations. East side, we have 200 Street, or I think that's what it says, 200 Street, 216-531-7373. You could call us up, or on the west side on Pearl Road, 216-398-7373. Mention Red Line Radio and receive 10% off on your purchase. Yeah. Word up. So let's get into it tonight. You know what I'm saying? The jam-packed show. A lot of things been going on in the world, a lot of topics, a lot of things people are talking about. One of the things that I wanted to get into, I wanted to bring to the panel, bring to the world is, let's talk about Miss Brittany Griner. We're going to be talking about monkeypox. We're going to be talking about that crash that the nurse did that killed like 7 or 8 people out in California. Donald Trump getting in trouble with 12. And Game and Eminem, you know what I'm saying? They at it, or at least Game is at it with Eminem. So we're gonna talk about all that in our top of the hour. So what?
That shit don't even make no sense. Gang and Eminem.
I'm confused by that. It came out of left field.
That shit weird.
Yeah, so we're gonna start off, you know what I'm saying? Brittany Griner. For anybody that don't know, if you do know, WNBA star was just sentenced to 9 years in Russian prison for having, I think it's like 0.7 grams of marijuana oil, CBD oil that she had with it in Russia. So there's been a lot of pulverizing opinions on it. Me being the guy I am, I've been on the internet watching people's comments, and it's crazy. Like the comments that I have seen come from, it's been like mostly white males, and they've been like trashing her, like, oh, she shouldn't have broke the law over there. Well, you hate America, so don't come back, and all different types of crazy shit. And so like it pissed me off a lot. You feel me? So let's get into it, man. If what y'all think about Brittany Griner and her situation? Do y'all think that she was unfairly sentenced? Do you think it was justified? Do you think that America is doing enough to get her home? And a lot of people are saying there's other people locked up in Russia that needs to be taken care of before her. So where do y'all stand on it? How do y'all feel about it? Let's talk TMI.
Bring Brittany Griner home.
weight.
Period.
Like real weight. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, come on, these are carts. Something that's supposed to be legal, you know what I'm saying, is in stores. You know what I'm saying? You can legally go into these places now.
But it's illegal here though. It's illegal here.
But I'm saying the way, you know what I'm saying, the way I'm viewing it, you know what I mean? Like still it's like it's something that's legal. So like
jurisdiction.
I mean it's legal. It's
my thing is it's gotta be. I know for sure that there's laws in place for foreign national, you know, I mean, like she might not be a national, but she's foreign to their legal system, so it should be some type of diplomacy involved with that case, like not just straight conviction and then 9 years at that.
It's political.
It's Russia.
We hold on to their people. They want their people back. So
Mhm.
it's all about bargaining now.
Yeah, like the exchange that they want from Brittany Griner, they want the merchant of death, who is this big time Russian arms dealer. They also want like a couple Russian spies, you know what I mean? And the whole thing is where, yeah, we looking at it from Americans' perspective, and it is messed up. But it's Russia. That's a dictatorship country. You feel me?
And they're known for that, for
and
abducting people.
Exactly, and it's they'll do it to their own people. Like they kill they kill reporters that speak out against them. They jail people that speak out against them. Vladimir Putin is literally like, you see what he's doing over there in Ukraine, and it just so happens that the Ukraine war happens one week, then the next week, Brittany Griner, you know what I'm saying, she getting locked up. And then like they delayed. Then she has a quick, speedy trial. Then they 9 years. You feel me?
Rushed her right into the jailhouse.
She got her hand ready.
Years, I'm so used to put my hand up on retirement, but I'm reinventing, But I'm gonna put a whole new twist on this. What y'all think about this? I sat back. Everything y'all saying, I feel is right. We all got our own opinions. This just mine, I looked. They say, you know what they doing? They grinding that chick. They grinding her. You know why? One reason. You gay. You coming over here playing basketball.
She black and gay. That's like the double whammy. Hold on, it's a triple whammy. She's female, black, and gay. You feel me? Over there in Russia?
And she what we do. That's what it's about.
Right. Now, and let's talk about. And the thing is, the reason why women were over there in Russia playing ball, and it's kind of weird though. Now, how crazy is this? Russia is actually paying women more money to play basketball than America is paying the women to play basketball. That's why she was over there. She was getting paid $1 million a year to play for 12 games, right? They don't even make $1 million playing 2 seasons over here. And that's crazy. And that's the WNBA, and that's one of the biggest WNBA stars. So now we got to take a look at, there's a couple of messed up factors when you're looking at this issue. For one, while it's WNBA stars, they're putting on entertainment, the same entertainment you see on ESPN. You feel me? They got Nike clothes on, they got Under Armour clothes on, they got endorsements, right? Why do these women have to go overseas? And true, the WNBA ain't as popular as the NBA, true enough, right? But you cannot tell me that these women aren't worth more than what they're getting paid. You feel me? And you cannot tell me that, and I'm talking to NBA and WNBA owners, because them owners are billionaires. You feel me? You can't own a sports franchise unless you got $1 billion in the bank. You ain't owning the sports franchise if you got 100 mil. You gotta have $1 billion. I ain't talking about like the Usher, I want to buy in and just be able to say the price on concession stands. I'm talking about to really have some money and have some say so in a franchise of any sport. You gotta have $1 billion in the bank. These owners are underpaying these women to the point where they got to go to a dictatorship country to make more money there than they could in the country that they from. That's ridiculous. You feel me? That's the biggest fault of this whole situation, where these women, because these women, for one, they play a long WNBA season. It's about a little bit longer than the college season. It's not as long as the NBA season, but they're taking about 6 months out of their life to, you know what I'm saying? And then they get dogged out at the same time by Americans, oh, don't nobody watch you can't dunk. So now they're out here busting their butts the same way LeBron and all them players is. You feel me? Sure, they can't dunk. Well, there's not 6'9" and 7 foot tall women out here. So, that's the drawback. But the whole thing is that, okay, cool. So they might not, a WNBA player might not earn $20 million a year like an NBA player. But you can't tell me that a WN player ain't worth at least $5 million. You know what I'm saying? 10 million. You know what I'm saying?
Like, doesn't support them
right
financially as they should.
But here's
why she's in Russia.
But here's the crazy part: women don't watch the WNBA. They look at the more women watch the NBA than the WNBA. And the thing is, like, if more, because and you got women playing basketball, the whole idea of setting up the WNBA was now we have a place that women could feel like they can watch sports, that they can aspire little girls, that they can, that they don't have to compete per se with the men. You have your own, you know what I'm saying? You literally got your own, and you got a lot of women here in the United States, but they do not watch the WNBA. They watch the NBA.
Put a little salt in the pot. Now, you have to also keep in mind, we're not breeded like we used to be back in the day. Like with the auntie and uncle on the porch watching out for the kids and the street lights come on, or kids even going outside, period. They stay in the house playing video games. Mm-hmm. And the same mentality about females, you still got to keep in mind, we still on the same mindset when it comes to men and women. Right. They don't hold women on the same caliber as men. Right. Things can change just like everything else. We can go on any other touchy subject and go there, right? Same thing. When you're raised a certain way and you're learned a certain way and it's passed on, you're going to look at a female in a certain kind of manner. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that plays a big factor. I come from that area playing sports, and I know how hard it is for you to make yourself be known or make people see you as a real athlete, or see that you could actually compete against guys or be on the same level as guys, where you could be guys and make them look bad, but nobody don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you're raised, that you're supposed to do this nurturing. You're supposed to play this nurturing role. That's what you're supposed to be at. That's where you're supposed to stay. Oh, wait, you gay? Wait, that's weird. Like, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to have the kids. That's all you're supposed to do. Have the kids, run the house, take care of the house. Happy home, happy life, happy husband, happy wife. That's so-called saying. And we still live by that same mindset, even though things change. And you got to also keep in mind, females ain't breeded like they used to be. You always be like, support each other, and women empowerment. We're still trying to preach that now, but women be hating on other women. Let's just be real. They hate on each other.
I mean, Beyonce got a beehive. I mean, she got support from women. Like the WNBA, they don't even have as many fans as Beyonce. But you see, it's like, and that's one woman. Like they got like, like it's you got in the WNBA, it's at least 200 women, and they got less fans than Beyonce, who's one woman. That's crazy. Like they got women in there that won gold medals.
We go back and look at also too. They don't promote WNBA.
Oh, no. Time clock on Brittany Griner. Hey, we're gonna get back to you later, Brittany. Shout out Free Brittany. You feel me? Like, we're gonna get back to that. Free Brittany. I think we all can agree on that. Free Brittany.
Britneys we gonna have to free.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, Free Brittany. Yeah. I mean, like, at least let her out after a year or something so she could drop a mixtape. Jeez. Like,
I think it'd be hard though if she would drop a mixtape.
Like what?
I think it'll go.
Oh, you think she writing in there?
Hey, she might be in there writing right now. I can tell you that much.
R. Kelly about to get out.
Like,
R. Kelly about to get out.
On the basketball court, they can't touch her. Fuck Russia. You know what I'm saying? They hating me shooting. Fuck Vladimir Putin. Like, all that shit.
You know
like,
how many rappers she about to have behind her? They probably about to start using her.
Man, they should have been behind her, but it's only so much you could do because she locked up in Russia. It's not like she locked up in like England or France. She locked up in Russia. Like, being locked up in Russia is like being locked up in North Korea. Like, they have no media that's going to help you out. They have no lawyers that's you just stuck there. Good luck. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we damn near gonna have to go to war to get her out. You feel me? And I don't think that's gonna happen. So, moving on to some other crazy shit. Monkeypox. Monkeypox. So,
who got the syndrome? The syndrome.
You feel me? Like,
Man.
the gorilla bumps. You feel me? Like,
because I read about it, so I can tell you from a technical.
them orangutan things.
They just look like
They are trying to take us out. Like,
I feel like COVID didn't work So now here come the monkeypox.
I mean,
give you my theory.
COVID kind of worked. I mean, it did fuck everybody up. Like,
it did. But I feel like COVID was created to take out the black people. I feel like this whole agenda of the white people going extinct is they so afraid that they just coming up with stuff to try to take us out. And COVID took out more white people than it did black people. So now here come monkeypox. I mean, it's supposed to be sexually transmitted.
I mean, hold on. What you saying now? Like, hello, y'all. Let's.
It's been around. I'm a nurse, so of course I study it. I know it.
Right.
It's been around. It's nothing new.
Monkeypox.
But also, her point is true because it's similar to smallpox. The smallpox is a bioterrorist disease, right? Which means it's brought in. You're going to war.
Drop from the air.
So it's like we in a chemical warfare almost. You know what I'm saying?
And don't forget the disease is mostly transmitted through homosexual males.
We got 3 cases at Cleveland Clinic, so you gotta look at them cats like what y'all been doing. Right. Now now I'm about to drop some science on y'all too, right? Because everything is a combination and almost a domino effect when it comes down to what we got going on. Because you got multiple governments of the world, they battling each other in different aspects. It ain't just like sending soldiers, you got one government, they send a spy over here with some type of disease, you got this kind of disease, and then on top of that, we also got global warming to add on to that. And for, in the science basis is where, when we had those ice caps and the earth supposed to stay a certain temperature, and it keeps certain diseases and bacteria dormant. Now, when the earth heats up and then you got certain places that's melting, it's just not releasing water. Right, it's also releasing different diseases and bacteria that has been frozen for years that never escaped out. Now, if I'm a government scientist, I'm thinking, and this is just me thinking, and I'm poor. So just imagine if I was, like government, funded. Hey, let's get some of these bacteria that's out here that, that's maybe not even dormant, but just was in small areas. Let's take those, let's put these joints in a lab and let's see we beefing with these cats. So instead of, sending troops over, let's just send a sick motherfucker over there one time on the plane. They're gonna affect the people on the plane that's going to different destinations. And now and I was reading, there's a secret organization. What's the name of them joints, man? It's a secret organization. They call Mensa. It's a secret organization called Mensa, right? And in this secret organization, they only bring in the top 2% of IQs in the world, right? And when you're in this group, like a couple of times out of the year, they have secret meetings and they have murder mystery games where they come up with elaborate ways to murder people, right? Now, this is a true story. This is something that actually happened in Florida. There was 2 members who actually forced their way into the group of Mensa. There's a chapter that's in Florida, right? And they stayed next to some neighbors that they didn't like. And one day, the people that they didn't like, they all got sick, like stupid sick, like extra sick. The mother died. The one son lost his ability to walk. The other son made a full recovery, right? The doctors were stumped to figure out what was wrong with these people because they ran all different types of tests. They couldn't figure it out. And then one doctor discovered from his training back in the day that there is a certain chemical that gives you the symptoms that these people had. And it turned out when they ran their tests that's what they had in them. And you could literally buy this shit and make it. It's also found in crystal meth. And so the guy, the neighbor, he was a smart motherfucker. He actually went to jail for cooking crystal meth. And one of the ingredients that's in crystal meth is this poison that he used on his family. Now, the interesting thing about this poison that he used is untraceable, it's undetectable, it don't got a smell, don't got a taste. You feel me? And they used it when they went to one of these Mensa meetings in their murder mystery. So in my mind, that brings me to the conclusion. Now, if you got a motherfucker that's in Florida that can cook this shit up in his house, bottle it up, and send it to his neighbors, what's stopping the government from putting this in lotion, aspirin, all different types of diseases? You feel me? Cereal boxes, Coca-Cola, liquor, Swisser packs, weed. We probably ingest. We probably ingest. When you think about it. So if somebody that your neighbor could cook this up in his house, just imagine what these governments that could do that's beefing with each other, or a government that want to suppress its people, or a government that's like, you know what, we got too many people, you know, like it's so many factors that could just kill us and we're powerless. You feel me? So monkeypox, this new joint that they got on us, that's not new, but you know, same thing with COVID. Like if you look on your Lysol bottle from 10 years ago, they got COVID on there. What they did was they took an existing disease, and maybe China did it, maybe America did it, maybe aliens did it. I don't fucking know. But somebody spreaded that shit, like, you know, like more than it was spread previously 10 years ago. So that's where we're at now. And then you got people traveling all over the world, planes and things of that nature. Now we got 7-8 billion people on the planet.
Spraying the
You got
vegetables.
rich people that want to get rid of people, rich people that want more people. We just caught up in the whirlwind of sickness. So that's, you know, so what y'all think about monkeypox? Because I talked a lot, man. You know, I dropped some jewels right there.
I told you what the real deal is. I read it.
Real.
It said 85% of the people that contract the monkeypox are homosexual now.
It look like they
I'm
covered in
just telling
olives.
you
Like that shit is
what
nasty.
has been surveyed that I read. It's out there.
You see it? It look like eyeballs all over you. Like
That's exactly what it is. Like sores that have eyes and they bust.
lesions, yeah, like
Some
they,
lesions,
and they all
scab
pussy.
up,
And,
they dry, and you look like 20 times of death. You know.
see, the thing with COVID, COVID didn't make nobody ugly. Like you got COVID, you was sick. You know, but it didn't make you ugly. Like monkeypox, like you can't look at a motherfucker with monkeypox. Like when you got COVID, you throwing a mask, like, you know, here's the food in the room. With monkeypox, is get the fuck out of the house. Like you need to put a curtain up. Like wear some long sleeves and a turtleneck. Like
and a mask.
No, we're one of those new Kanye outfits.
Yeah,
looking like you about to go into a bio lab.
Straight up, like
Looking like I don't want to be around you. You're suffering like 20 bad summers. I'm good.
right on.
But people do need to stop comparing it to COVID because COVID actually killed people. You cannot die from
You can't die from it. Just fucks you up physically.
look ugly.
Well, we're gonna die looking at you.
All right. So hey, I'm glad you put that on the radio. The government sent back like, okay, so it's not all right. All right, next we're gonna make them ugly and kill them.
They gonna die ugly.
They gonna next thing you know, they gonna give us rhino lumps or something like.
That's why they ain't gotta wear a mask though. Cause I ain't gonna look real talk. Look, I'm dead serious. A lot of dudes that got over on me with those masks, man. I swear when I was like,
You don't see the eyes.
I was so happy when they said, look, I don't want to say it like
Hey, so you gotta look at sometimes the cup is half full and they're half empty. For ugly brothers, it's like, you know what?
That works. Keep doing what you're doing.
For the nose up, I'm good. Like
Unless you had already been ugly before you had.
real.
That's how they really get
And the glasses. Don't forget that. Another triple whammy.
Man. Real.
I feel like it's a man-made disease that they lost control of that COVID thing. And it might be the same thing.
I do think the government is doing something because the polio virus ain't been around for a long time. I've been talking about that's popping up in the water.
It's like everything comes out of how bad they
All right, y'all.
in the water.
So we're gonna get back to monkeypox later. You know, I felt the sickness coming on, so we're gonna move on.
We need to take a break.
We're gonna keep it moving. We ain't trying to speak nothing into existence. You know, they say affirmations and shit. So let's move on. Now this was a terrible tragedy and a sad story right here. This hit me because it was just like it's random. It's like you out here minding your business and somebody just that's
Yeah, I watched.
and
the
they could just
video.
take you out. So
I watched it.
yeah. So we're talking about the nurse. I forget her name. If anybody got a name, pull it up. But like drunk or whatever, she crashed, killed 8 people, including an infant baby, pregnant mother. Well, that's even worse. Like damn. Like
They say supposedly she got into it with
her dude.
her boyfriend.
Yeah, she got into it with her dude.
But they showed the video with the body burning in the car.
Yeah, I think they since pulled that though.
Yeah, they got to I wasn't here.
Video of a body burning in a car.
So what now?
They seen that. They showed the whole crash of it.
The lady just, she just straight
Like the-
gunned through the light.
Like, and my thing,
Gunned it.
she wanted to, and this is my personal opinion. Yeah, well, just not even that, but she was like, I'm gonna take myself and anybody with me at this point because there's no way you going at that speed with that kind of like you see the traffic. It's not like there wasn't you clear. So she was like, I'm gonna take myself out, anybody else too, because there's no way you can't drive at that speed into a group of people like that and not expect nobody else to get hurt but you.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like she was like a suicide bomber in effect. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna take myself out and I'm gonna take other people out because. But the problem is, where her plan backfired is other people died and she lived. You know what I'm saying? Which in turn is kind of like ironic, poetic, because it's like now she's living in a living hell. You know what I'm saying? Because when she go to jail, she gonna catch mad hell. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta live with that. And you lost the dude that you was crying over, so you just lost all the way around.
Y'all think she gonna stick around long enough to go to jail? I mean, she was already.
She may end
suicidal.
up. Yeah,
They're gonna put her on suicide watch. They ain't gonna let her
suicide
take herself out.
while she's in there.
That got that lady butt naked in the side of a padded room.
If she could conceive the concept of a breakup, she can't conceive the concept of going to jail.
Well, she been in
Or
13
the fact that
crashes.
She killed 8 people, including an exit. Yeah,
There's no excuse for that.
She was already a terrible driver. Like, she
Yeah.
never should have had a license. She never should have been allowed to drive a car.
Right.
Like she shouldn't even been outside for
But
real.
but it goes to that whole thing of where why do people when they get why do people why do you take out other people because you fucked up or your situation like when husbands they kill their kids because they don't want to get divorced from their wives and dude broke up with his girlfriend so he's gonna shoot up the mall or some shit like if you want to kill somebody at that point I'm just like just kill yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Misery loves company.
Like misery loves company. You feel me? Like that's a crazy selfish. That's
Yeah, I was about to say a lot of that is
psychotic. Yeah.
And then obviously, if she's been through multiple crashes, that means she's an emotional driver.
But she's a nurse.
Right. So she.
That don't
say
say
the irony in that.
How do you keep your cool through nursing school, but you can't handle a breakup? Like,
right.
I mean, she's a woman at the end of the day.
But you ain't crash to kill nobody though. All right.
See, as women, we get it. See the passion with the women.
And women
we
already
understand.
emotional. Women is emotional.
You broke up with us.
And we don't know how many breakups they done had.
All
we know everyone in them families.
She's just like, what are you talking about? Jump
Wait.
in the car.
Y'all, so wait.
SIP to all the.
It's too early.
I ain't drinking enough yet, man. Cause
Parish in that incident.
I mean, look, fellas in the room, I've suffered heartbreaking before. You know what I'm saying? Like, look,
but it ain't that deep.
It's not that deep. I'm sorry, and I have good D.
So it
And
is that.
I would not recommend.
Y'all become stalkers. Y'all become domestically violent. Like let's not act like men don't have.
But I don't understand it. I'm not saying I can relate to dude that killed his wife. I'm like that dude is a coward. Like y'all like we can kind of understand it. Yeah, you feel me?
I think it's a totally different person. That's a demon.
I think it's the label that y'all put on us sometimes.
That's horrible.
Now, just by your statement, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get to be and stuff. Okay, now I know it's a lot of men that do stalk women and get all crazy and make y'all be like, look, I should have never.
Yeah, I've experienced it a couple of times.
But my thing is, it's like, okay, a man, you know what I'm saying? He might also realize the change in pattern. You know what I'm saying? Like women talk about consistency, but yet when you get consistency, you don't know what to do with it sometimes.
True.
Not all women, just some.
Just some.
I'm not speaking on
brother. Look,
so it's like therefore he's trying to be consistent by you know what I'm saying. Of course, texting you how you doing today, like how your day being at work, or you know what I'm saying, checking up on you,
right?
Genuinely caring, you know what I'm saying, genuinely caring.
Because
that's wonderful.
Now this and this is for the fellas, right? Because I agree with you. I agree with you because at the end of the day,
you know what I'm saying, we got feelings, but yeah, we get judged by, by our feelings. And I actually heard one woman say recently, like, I ain't gonna put her name out there. She ain't still the homie, but you know what I'm saying? She was giving me game. Women like to figure out what our emotions are, if we have any, and they try to control us.
Right.
We still people.
Untrue.
No, that's not true.
Thank you.
And this is what I'm gonna tell you.
I disagree.
So it's a difference. A female might do that. A real woman,
Right.
we
Ain't
don't
gonna
want
do
to
that.
control her. We want a king.
Right.
We want to know we can feel safe.
Right, and I'm gonna tell you what. But wait, I'm gonna tell.
these pants.
This is all a woman wants. This is all a woman wants, man. All a woman wants is a thug. Look. But for real though,
Here we
all
go.
women
Here we
want
go.
is a
Listen
thug
up.
who prays, but don't believe in Jesus, sell drugs, but have a high paying job, stays in shape, but don't got time for the gym, stay faithful, but had a lot of girls he deals with in the past that he stopped dealing with just for you. Been in jail, but not long enough for you to cheat. Smoke weed, burn sage, pay their bills, take them on trips, give them D, buy them
Who's
food,
writing
have
this
a nice
stuff?
wardrobe, a crib, 2 cars, have and
Who's writing this?
You gotta speak 2 languages, brothers. You gotta love
Who's
Tupac.
responsible for this
You gotta love
travesty?
NBA Youngboy or J. Cole,
Travesty.
Drake, or Kendrick Lamar, and Beyonce. I'm just criteria, fellas.
That must be that woman, because I ain't
Drop
even
out of
nothing on
high school,
that.
go to college. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Show ain't you.
Like, no, that's not ain't my woman, because I'm not all that. So I only know one language.
That came from an alien. I don't even.
That's her.
Nah,
She telling you
that's not too much to ask, fellas.
I don't even agree with.
That's not too much to ask, fellas. You don't need to step y'all game up, fellas.
I don't agree with none of that.
Real quick to see what every one of y'all qualifications is for a woman as to what y'all want y'all man to be.
So honestly, I don't tell.
Because I don't want y'all to crash into a group of cars or nothing. I want to keep y'all sane. Since y'all can understand a little bit.
Being single and in the dating world, I've been asked this a lot. Like, what do you want in a man?
Mm-hmm.
I don't answer that question because people are snakes. They become chameleons.
Right.
So if I tell you what I want, you become what I want until your real color shows.
Right.
But wait a minute. Whoa, time out. I'm confused. Wait a minute.
Talk about
Time out.
me.
You hear what you said? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Time out.
Automatically assume that he just come to life.
I don't automatically assume anybody. This is not going
So
on.
After dating somebody a
Wait a minute. That just confused the holy hell out of me. So wait, you're not gonna. Did y'all hear what she said? I'm not gonna tell a dude what I want from him because he's gonna be what I want from him, and I don't like that.
So let's drive it out.
Ain't that what you want?
Let's build on that.
We expect you to
That's not real. That's not real.
Say I want a man that's in the gym, and let's say I want a man
paragraph for this
who
right
gonna take me to the movies. If you want me bad enough, you're gonna become that man. But eventually, you're going to go back to who you truly are. But by that time, I'm gonna be caught up in my feelings so much that I'm gonna ignore the fact that you are not what I really wanted.
So you're gonna
Hold on.
Okay.
Back to his consistency though.
All right, we going
He was
around the
only
room.
doing it
or
long
was he
enough
just
to all right.
chiming in as
I'm gonna just sit back.
How many
See,
times?
I'm gonna show you
See,
that
that's hard coming at it.
Hold on, one at a time.
Hold on. So you are coming at it from a negative state of mind.
No, I'm not coming at it from a
Because
negative state of
if he,
mind.
like you just said, if he really wants you, he will strive to become that for you.
No, I didn't say that. That's not what I said at all.
Yeah, you put words
So
in
hold
her
up.
mouth.
What did you just say? Repeat what you just said. Cause it
I
sound like
said a chameleon becomes.
this is your brain on drugs.
I'm not saying that every man is a chameleon.
And he
Right.
taking
I'm saying a chameleon is a chameleon.
Let me become this person. Right. And I'm gonna play this role for a minute. And then once I lock you in, oh look, this
So
is who I
wait.
really am.
Right.
I heard that women are very intuitive and they can see through your bullshit.
Yeah,
Completely
sometimes you
and
can,
totally
but a snake.
completely
A
and
snake is a
totally
hard
through you,
to
like you're the invisible man. Yes,
Very
I will
interesting.
address that.
No more consistency.
Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me
I will address that.
how long do you wait to actually give your actual heart to a man before you know what? Like, what's your
Not
probation
until you
period?
give yours first.
Hold on. We're gonna say that question for later because we gotta move on right now. I gotta give a shout out to some sponsors.
For my answer,
Big shout out to Grown Wings Adults. What the hell? All right, Grown Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of State.
He's our spot. They are sponsor, so we gotta Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio 2. Growing Wings Adult Services has 5 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. Oh, okay. Because when I heard Adult Services, they gotta do something better with that title. Like, I love my sponsors though, but yeah. Adult Services, I'm like, but it's with disabilities. If the dick don't work. But look, though, y'all gotta call Lisa for more information at 234. You gotta hit Lisa up for more information at 234-334-7547 because they really care about people with disabilities. And a shout out our other sponsor, RPW Redline Pro Wrestling. Stay tuned because we got news coming. This year, everything is popping for them. There's a whole lot of things going on, so make sure y'all check out RPW Redline Pro Wrestling. Yeah. Now we're gonna take us a commercial break, take us a good 5, and when we come back, we're gonna be talking a little bit more. And then we got our first guest, actor, legendary extraordinaire, right here in Cleveland, Ohio, Larry Deer Bartolo. It's gonna be an awesome interview. We got the livest panel, the Cleveland All-Stars in the building. We just completed our first hour our first 30 minutes of the 40 minutes. I don't know. Listen, that was some good ganja. All I gotta say. All right, but make sure y'all stay tuned. We got more TMI with the livest crowd in the building, the livest team in the building, livest city. Holla at us, Redline Radio. We'll be right back.
What's poppin', y'all? It's your girl Shy from She Vibes, and Growing Wings Adult Services is the official sponsor of the state-of-the-art Studio 2. Growing Wings Adult Services have 5 years of experience of taking care of adults with disabilities. For more information, call Lisa at 234-334-7547. And don't forget to tune in to She Vibes on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. EST.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jess from She Vibes, and Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Redline Radio. They have 2 convenient locations on the east side, East 200 Street. You'll call 216-531-7373, or the west side, Pearl Road, at 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. And always remember, it's definitely a vibe.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here, the host What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from the Steel City Renegades. And if you need auto parts, there's only one place that I know I go, and that's Detroit Auto Parts. Detroit Auto Parts is the official parts store of Red Line Radio LLC. They have two convenient locations on the east side. You can call 216-531-7373, or on the west side, call 216-398-7373. Mention Redline Radio and receive 10% off your purchase. So don't forget, if you need any parts for your vehicle today, reach out to Detroit Auto Parts, the official home and auto parts store of Redline Radio LLC.
What's going on, everybody? It is Tim Buck 2 from Tim Buck Tuesday. And you know, I really hate doing home improvement, but I love the way it looks. So what I do is I call Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. They fix bathrooms, windows, kitchens, sliding doors, and much more. Give Will a call today at 440-731-7654 and tell him Redline sent you. He'll get your house looking right in no time. Yo, Dave, I'm trying to go out to Vegas and get wasted. You know where I can go get something?
Tim, it's funny you should ask, man, because I got the perfect spot for you to go and get tore up from the floor up and get the best tequila in Vegas.
Say where? Where's that?
That is at the Rusty Spur Saloon.
Okay, say where? I'm trying to see what that be like.
Yeah, make sure you stop in there. Stop and see my homeboy Mike. Tell him that Redline Radio from Cleveland, Ohio sent you there.
Bet. I'm about to go see Mike right now.
They were voted the best hole in the wall bar in Vegas. What's that spot name again?
The Rusty Spur Saloon, you said.
That's right. They are located in fabulous Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, yeah. That's the spot.
What's going on, everybody? Lee Money here from Money's Crazy Mind. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that sometimes after my trash has been picked up, man, does my garbage can smell like, well, trash. Well, if you have the same problem that I'm having, then you can reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC. They offer trash can cleaning and pressure washing. Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning is locally owned, eco-friendly trash can cleaning service in Northwest Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and the surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or at their website, ftbcusa.com, or you can email Brandon at ftbcusa.com, or you can check them out on Facebook, FTBCUSA. And of course, if you mention Redline Radio while you book a service, you receive 10% off the first service. That's an awesome deal. And don't forget to reach out to Fitz's Trash Bin Cleaning Service LLC today.
Yeah. And we are back. TMI on Red Line. Brought to you by Grabbing Machine and Tool. It's the official hotline sponsor of Red Line Radio, located at 313 Clark Street, Elyria, Ohio. You can give them a call today at 440-322-3685. And we're back. Indeed. Dope first segment, dope first quarter, as we got 4 quarters of this 2-hour extravaganza of the debut episode of TMI, Too Much Information on Redline Radio. It's your boy Black 9. I'm your host, along with DeLeon, who's also your host, along with JoJo, NYC 212 or 221 or
212
313. Fuck you, world.
967
2133080004. Get Mike Jones up on the line. Right up. And we got the livest team, the Cleveland All-Stars, you know what I'm saying, the Kings and Queens, TMI. And we were talking Brittany Griner. We was talking the lady who killed all them people. We was talking monkeypox. And before we get to our guests, we waiting for him to hit in. My man Larry Dear Bartolo. One subject I didn't get on was, and I think we got some time to discuss this because I had to choose between Donald Trump or Eminem the Game. Donald Trump or Eminem the Game. Eminem the Game. So we're gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, who knows? He about to drop a mixtape and
Trump. You don't want to put
Trump about to diss everybody on record when his ass go to jail.
He already made a statement.
And I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna give it some spins.
It's gonna be called the Big Dime.
Right. The Last Don. Like volume 1.
Right.
The Last Don. That shit gonna be epic. He about to get Timberland making beats on there. Pharrell about to drop a beat on there. You feel me? Kid Rock about to do the intro.
Right, wave features.
You feel me? But yeah, Eminem the Game, man. Eminem the Game, man. So out of left field, 2 of my favorite MCs, Eminem, you know what I'm saying? Game just out of left field just said, I don't like that guy, and I'm gonna just talk about him for 15 minutes on the record.
So what y'all think about this? Because I'm kind of like whatever. Weak.
It ain't nothing else to say, but it was.
I ain't even hear it yet.
That's exactly what it was.
I didn't even hear it yet, but
It's let me be relevant. I didn't want to hear it. I've been out the game too long.
Publicity.
I mean,
I'm gonna attack somebody who ain't gonna attack me back. So there it goes.
I mean, I didn't hear it yet, but I mean, recently I heard Game say that he feel like he lyrically better than everybody, and I kind of just paused and closed my eyes for a minute, like my thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like
everybody.
But you know what? It's like I'm
You had a color purple moment.
Everybody allowed to.
I was like,
He allowed to feel like everybody.
I'm not hating Evan at all, but I'm saying like.
Like, Game's confidence been up there for a long time.
You know, I mean, but he said lyrically better than everybody. I mean,
if you're an MC, you're supposed to feel like you're better. Hold on, let's talk to the MCs in the building. I need Deleon and I need
Game even told in an interview that he didn't never think he could fuck with him. Like he just said that in plenty of interviews. Like he never fucked with the white boy because he knew like what the fuck that shit was about.
Right.
I'm like, why now?
Right.
After you said you weren't even about to drop no more albums.
Years.
He dropped a new album with 1,000 songs on it. You gotta sell that record. You put
Nobody's gonna listen to it.
You put 83 songs on that bitch. Hey Joe, I gotta hear my man Joe. What's your opinion on this, man?
That's all it's about.
Recognition.
Was telling everybody that Eminem was in his top 5. But then you start the song off and say he was never in my top 5.
Maybe he changed his mind and he put some more people in his top 5. Like before.
On the list, so like you can Google this shit. Okay. On the list.
Yeah.
Top 5. Oh, I'm popping out my phone. But he had him on top 5. And now this year, he's never in nobody's top 5. He came right on this shit.
Is Eminem in y'all top 5? Raise your hand if Eminem is in your top 5. Wow. Eminem is not what? Wow. All right, I need to go around the room. This is gonna be real quick. And if you can't, and you got 3 seconds on, or maybe 10, I don't know. But we're gonna go around the room, and I just need I need everybody's top 5 real quick because wow, Eminem is not in. Okay. I mean, but I would respect it because there's a lot of good MCs out there. All right, so my top 5 goes like this. You know what I'm saying? I would say in no particular order. It's just my top 5. Period. It's J, Big, Pac, M, and I would say, and just just my personal favorite because I could just throw him on at any time and he just got bar for bar. He just go hard with it, and I'll say Jadakiss. You know what I'm saying? Like that. You know that's my top 5 right there. You know what I'm saying? So all right, cool. I'm gonna move on. My partner Deli, what's your top 5, homie?
Tip, Lupe, M, me, and
I feel it though.
And Jay.
I'm on a different list. I'm like,
I feel like I ain't gonna do stuff.
No, there we go. I feel it. All right. T, what's your top 5? She gonna say me, and me, and me. Die line, and die line. I spit hot fire.
In that hour.
No, but who your top 5 though? Who your top 5?
Look, I ain't gonna lie, for real, there's only one that I really fuck with. I'm not gonna lie, it's Tupac. That's my top.
Sipping Hennessy, running from my enemies.
I kind of reflect back and I kind of look. This gonna sound weird, this little combo though, but I used to always listen to Tupac and Adina Howard. And that's crazy. They used to fuck with each other.
You drink a lot of Tanqueray. That's all that meant.
They would have been fired.
You just wanted some thug passion. That's it.
No, but look, when I was younger, I used to always wonder like, but I used to always wonder why, like, how did my parents let me listen to this? Because I used to be at a track meet, and I would listen to a Adina Howard song, and I listen to a Tupac song before I start to run.
So you want to be a gangster or nasty?
All right, Joe.
She really went
She was in
hard.
the room like Damon.
I'm a tiger. Ah! And then she comes through with something real short.
Drake,
Hold on, bring that back. Bring that back from the top. Bring that back from the top.
Wayne, Jay, Tupac, most definitely. I fuck with Chameleon. That was one of my favorite rappers once upon a time.
Rollin' Hayden, Ride and Dirty.
Scarface.
That's five.
Goddamn.
All right. I know, man. It's a tough list. It's a tough list. Hey, Tom, what's poppin'?
First Wayne, first Biggie, first Tupac. And then my last two gonna be Drake and Wale.
Drake?
Yeah.
Drake?
I'm a Drake.
So what? Nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm a Drake fan. I'm a Drake fan.
And he a Scorpio. And he a Scorpio like me. So yeah. I gotta rock with Drake.
Scorpio and Virgo.
Drizzy? Drizzy?
Virgo Nation. Our season
All right.
coming
All right. Missy, what's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's going on?
Oh, that's serious.
You know I'm OG, right?
You know,
Triple OG in the
I'm
building.
55, but I'm still alive. You know? I know y'all don't even bump no more. Okay.
I probably
It's
do.
UGK.
Oh, I still but that's a group, no, that don't count. Those are two dope brothers. Like they together.
That's why.
You feel me? Like
You can't leave out.
That's
later on, we're gonna do top 5 groups.
Yeah.
Snoop,
It is Juicy J.
Juicy J. Okay.
Then I gotta throw a female in there, but it gotta be 2. Okay, it's always Lil Kim, but for the young ones, I like that Meg Thee Stallion on some of that shit she did.
Okay.
And the 5th one, my son, 7K Deuce.
7K
Just
Deuce.
started.
Let's go. Shout out 7K Deuce. All right. We're gonna finish up with the last 2 because Larry is on the line. So let's go ahead.
All right, my top 5. Of course, Biggie. You know, then Jadakiss said that he was number 1 in New York after Biggie passed. So Jadakiss, hands down. SIP, DMX, Rashid, Black Rob.
All right.
Pimp C. Excuse me. My final 2, definitely can't forget Meek. Shout out to Philly. And gosh, last but not least.
Hey,
right?
he's sorry because he wanted to do his whole list. Hold on, man. I'm gonna come back later with 6 through 10. Damn it, that's gotta happen.
Oh man, my last gosh, you know, I'm a Jay-Z fan, and then you think about all the other rappers that come under him. You know, Nas. Shout out to QB. Then you got the Wu-Tang. You know, shout out to Staten Island.
We got like 10 of them members.
You know, God,
it's so that's my favorite group of all time.
She should have said New York.
Just goes on and on. Yay.
Just everybody in New York. Just,
all right.
Look, you sound like DJ Clue right now. Queensbridgeboro, like you about to shout them all out. Man, stop.
And we ain't mad at it.
DJ Clue.
That's where it
All
started.
right, Jamie, what's popping? Give us the.
I think the top
5.
it might not
Just give
even
us
be
5.
5, but the artist that's gonna have me doing the Harlem Shake in my car is
Mace?
gonna be.
Oh.
Lil
Bow Wow.
I was serious about it.
She gonna say Jermaine Dupri.
No. But probably Lil Kim, DMX, Biggie, Pac, and Wayne.
Let's go.
All right.
Now, and that's worth 5. All right, cool. So that's everybody's top 5. Hey, we gotta roll to the guest, Nick. All right, who your top 5? Me, right? I know. It's all right. I appreciate you guys so much. You about to give everybody all 5 of my different rap names, so it's all good. Yeah.
All right, so
just go ahead. What's that?
Pac, Biggie, T.I., Jay-Z, 50.
That's a good one.
50 Cent heard that all the way in New York.
Hey, 50, I hope you heard me go. Me and Matt, I believe I'll come like the setup.
He about to put you in his next show.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, y'all. So
Number 5 before.
Why would Herbert right there?
All right, so what we moving on to next, B? All right, yo. So moving on. We about to get into our guests, you know what I'm saying? But before we get to our guests, I just want to give a shout out to Pit Road Diecast. I think that's the word diecast. It could be something else. I went to 12th grade. All right, for all the diecast needs, call 216-355-2347, mention Redline Radio, and receive 10% off of your in-store purchase. Pit Road Diecast. That's what's up. All right, so moving on. Very special guest in the building. Me, hip hop, film, acting. I'm a big fan of all different styles of actors, especially actors that's independent. That's independent actor like myself. Legendary independent actor we have on the line that's going to be joining us tonight, Mr. Larry DiBartolo. He's on our Zoom. Everybody, welcome him in.
Hey, finally got in. I had to use my phone now.
How you doing, big brother?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. You can hear us?
Ready to rock and roll. You can you hear me?
Yeah, you ready to rock?
Oh yeah.
Sweet. Did you do any cocaine before we started?
No, I'm trying to quit.
Trying to quit. All right, that's every day progress every day. That's what I'm talking about, man. but next time you can't be on the show without it, okay?
All right.
That's the rule. I'm just playing. All right, so
I know.
So let's get into it, man. My man Larry DiBartolo, my brother. So starting off, being an actor, let's start off from the tippy top, man. What got you into acting, and how long have you been acting or being involved with film?
Fair question. So I've probably been acting about 7 years. I got into acting for a number of reasons. I played minor league football till I was 40, and I had to stop. I lost a bunch of weight. Huh?
I said, you're like Tom Brady.
Well, he's made a little bit more money than me, man. He's got a.
I've seen your house. I don't know, man.
A little bit.
Well, anyway, thank you. But anyway, I wanted something to do. I played basketball in 3 leagues, 35 and over leagues till I was 60, and then I got kicked in the leg and got a blood clot and bilateral pulmonary embolism. But anyway, I wanted something to do. My buddy Dennis Castiglione was kind of dragging me around a couple things, looking at what when he was going to filming and that. And then my other friend Doc Cornett wrote a book, and it turned into a show, a full length film. It was The Heart of a Poet, The Soul of a Killer, and he asked me to be in his trailer. And in the trailer was Bobby Costanza and Tony Sirico, Paulie Walnuts.
Right
so
on.
I had a nice long conversation for him pretty much all day, and I was sad to hear him pass a couple weeks ago. But anyway, that kind of got a fire under me, and trying to getting older, and I wanted to stay sharp. So memorizing lines was something I wanted to do, but I wanted to occupy my time with something. I spent a lot of time with my family, but I just needed another avenue to try and get out there and do some things.
Right on. So you did a number of films within this matter of 7 years. Tell us, what was your favorite film to work on and your favorite character that you played?
With Dennis?
With anybody?
Well, I did a couple things with Scott Brocious. One's coming up, Chains of Redemptions now. I did Vile. I was a radio station manager. That was a full-length film. I think probably two or three of the greatest things I am is No Such Thing, and that just won. We won 3rd place at. We'll be at the Indie Film Festival tomorrow showing that, so I was pretty happy with that. And that was with Debbie Scaletta and Terry Wiley were the main characters along with me. PS was really a lot of fun. I got nominated. That was a 48. I got nominated for Best Actor, and Daniela got nominated for Best Actress. She won Best Actress, and that was a 48. It was called Daniela Filipponi Sims. She's a great actress as well. So those two are the things. I just did something recently. I don't know if you saw it or not on Alzheimer's. Chanel was her senior project at college at Cleveland State, and she asked me to do something with Mary Factor.
Let me
I
interject real quick, because you've done a lot, and I remember you mentioning like you want the Tom Brady money. So, and understanding that what the internet brings, would you ever consider doing porn?
Well,
this is a very serious question. I'm a journalist here. I'm trying to ask this man a serious question. Would you ever consider?
Hey, that came out of left field, Brandon.
Inquiring minds want to know, man.
I think I'm too old for porn.
No, bro. Like, there's not an age limit, man.
Huh? Man, a lot of chatter in the background over there.
All right, we got the slow jams playing, man. Now here we go. Like, like I'm just playing, man.
I know.
I'll take that as a yes, though. I'm gonna take that as a yes. He's like, you know what?
Right.
Hey, man, just let me be your manager, your agent. I promise you.
It's this thing.
And just holler at me when
go up, you can bust a nut.
You feel me?
Holler at me. As that co-agent, we can make some coins.
You feel me? Holler at us when you got seven figure digits in your cash app. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call you Larry D. Larry D. Laying the D.
Larry D. Good. Anyway, so you lost my train of thought.
Hey man, well that's what we do here, man. It's TMI, man.
I know.
We get a lot of information,
That's really tea.
Indeed. So let me ask you this, man. Is there any roles that you haven't played or a kind of role that you will want to play in the future that's not porn?
Yeah. As you know, I've played a lot of mobsters, gangsters, hoodlums, I played a priest a couple times, played some police sometimes. I like to get in a serious role.
What about a rapper? Would you play a rapper?
I don't rap very good. I could get down the beat, but I probably lose myself in the words.
No, I think you'll be, man. Come on, man.
Huh? Well, you got to give me some lessons, buddy.
You smoke weed plenty of times for freestyle. You got flow.
Yeah, I'd probably do that. But yeah, some serious roles. I mean, I've made some connections with some people in New York recently. I got offered two things. I'm looking at the scripts right now to go up to New York City to film, which is something I want to do. I've got people here. Dennis Castiglione got me started in some things. TKF, which is Jason Klingensmith. He's really been an advocate and got me positioned to some things because I was a nobody. I'm still a nobody, but I'm still an actor. And he got me into doing some things and got me some exposure, which is kind of nice. And my dad always taught one thing: you never forget where you came from. You never forget who helped you out along the way, and you give back to those people and things that are good to you. So Jason's top of my list, along with Dennis, for things that have been done, because he gave me some opportunities with some of his reality bits, those musical videos, musical lyric videos that we've done. And we've done some other good ones. I did PSs with him and so was No Such Thing. But there's some great people, but there's a lot of situations that people are in their own I wouldn't say click, but they keep kind of coming back and not trending the waters and get outside those 9 dots. And right now I'm trying to get outside those 9 dots and just get some exposure. Something else my father always told me: it's not what you know, it's who you know. And the same thing in his movies. The movies is not. It's who you know to show what you know. So, it's a progress. It's a progression.
Right on.
But
so let me ask you this, man. Who are your? Because we just went around the robin and said our top 5 rappers. Who are your top 5 actors? Like who are the top 5 guys that you look to as as inspiration that's on the silver screen?
Well, I always liked De Niro as an actor. We lost Tony Sirico, as an actor. And I'm running a blank here right now. You know.
I mean, you can say me if you want to just fill it in.
Well, yeah, you definitely, you're right up on the top. You know.
I'll send you a cash app later for that. Thanks.
You will?
I'll send you the cash app later for that. Thanks. I appreciate it.
I hear you, but
You hear me?
you know, my computer might not work with that Cash App.
Oh, it won't? All right, I'll
It
just
might
pay
not
you
work
in
on the Cash App.
I'll just pay you in cash. Thanks, bro. I got you. $15. $15 for that. Now, give me your top 5 movies. Like top 5 movies that you could sit back and just watch and just at any point in time. What are your top 5 movies?
Well, obviously, The Godfather. I love Scarface. I love Goodfellas. My wife can't sit and watch those movies with me because I see the lines before I come out. You know, they come out on a.
Like
54th Street. 54th Street was good. That's kind of a B movie, I guess.
Gotcha. So your
And,
go-to movies are like mobster movies.
Well, some of mobster movies, you know, some of them I'm not into. You know, I had to take my grandkids last week to see Minions. That wasn't up on the top of my list, and
Love Minions.
and a month ago I had to take them to see Sonic, and then my little one Reed goes, "Hey, Papa, you're not as fast as Sonic." You know, I said I probably never will be either.
Right on.
Now I got 2 Minions.
No, it's good. You inspired everyone to talk about Minions, so that's shout out to Minions.
Shout out to Minions.
Yeah, man, that's good. You know, I haven't seen that movie, but
It was good. I did just not, you know, not my cup of tea.
Gotcha, not your cup of tea. Word up, word up. Well, I can tell you like this, man. You know what is a cup of tea, man? You are, bro. And we appreciate you stopping by the show. You know what I mean? Is there
Yeah, I
any
appreciate the shout out. You know,
no doubt, man, no doubt. So if y'all don't know who Larry Dear Bartolo is, make sure y'all know, man. Any shout outs you want to give and let the people know where they can find you and find your films.
Yeah, you can look me up on IMDb, Larry DeBartolomeo, IMDb. My phone number's in there. You know, and I'm open to any kind of casting that might be available for anybody that's out there. I mean, you know, I've always played a bartender, played a lot of bartenders, even you know, when
What about porn?
You know, they got pulled. Pardon me?
Don't skip past that. What about the porn, man? I'm trying to.
You went with a porn?
Yeah, man. Just show your back. Like if you show like an arm or
you know,
back.
you got to have certain big equipment to be in porn.
All you gotta do is just lay there. Let her do the work. Sorry.
Is that what it is? Damn. I've been missing a boat for all these years. Just lay there.
I'm telling you, man.
Son of a bitch. God. If I'd have known that, I did it 20 years ago.
You look, man. It's never too late, bro.
Just laying there.
We're gonna talk after.
So I
talk
want to
after,
shout
man.
out to Brandon because Brandon has been a good.
Oh man, don't mess up. He's giving me a shout out, man. We gotta get this to you. Hey, people, y'all hear this? He's shouting me out now.
No.
I'm gonna freeze up now on my side. Look, what Larry is saying, he want to give Brandon a shout out because he's like the greatest dude. He be helping me out so much, and he's such an awesome talent and a strong guy.
I think he's back in now.
And he's in porn. He told me he's in porn.
That's where the important questions are coming from. Now we get down to the bottom of it.
I had to start somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And it teaches you how to ad lib. You gotta think on the fly. You know, so man, I appreciate you, Larry, man, and you know, you're a good friend of mine.
Appreciate you too.
No problem, brother. And you're welcome back to the show anytime. We're definitely gonna have you back one of these days.
Well,
Come
have
to
me
the
back.
studio, man,
Yeah.
chill with us.
Maybe that career, that third career will kick off here, that porn career by the time I get back.
Yeah, we ain't gonna do no porn in here though with you. But I'm just. But,
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, me
Of course,
too. Me too.
Of course, I was just told I got to just lay there.
Indeed, man. All right, y'all. Hey, well, I
Lay,
appreciate you.
lay up or down? Is it?
Down. You got a bad back.
Yeah, how's your back?
My back's bad.
Yeah, lay down.
Oh yeah.
Lay down?
Yeah, flat.
we're gonna get two hotties in here for you, man. You know what I'm
Cool.
saying?
Talk about what pops up, right?
And you're gonna earn an award, I promise you.
She ready.
I promise you'll be on top before you know it.
There's always the rollover.
You're gonna be on top, but I promise you'll be on the bottom too. All right, there we go. All right. My man Larry Del Bartolo, we're gonna keep it moving, man. Holla at you, boy.
Thank you, guys.
Out,
Have
man.
a great evening, everybody.
Peace out, man. Yeah.
Bye.
Round of applause for Larry Del Bartolo, our first official guest on TMI. And big shout out to our sponsors, Incredible Keepsakes. Call 440-242-9648 or go to their website at www.incrediblekeepsakes.com. As Diane would say, cherished moments are made to last forever. Indeed, they are. They're meant to last forever.
I be like, you treat her like
You said what now?
I'm like a little kid, like.
I can do this. Yeah, so I mean, I can sell some shit.
I want to go there.
Yeah, I can.
Oh wait, it's not a place. It's a product. Oh, I want that. Can somebody hand me?
You want to? Oh, some pizza?
No.
What you want? A Pepsi? Oh, he actually wanted a pizza.
The next week, we better all go to the grocery store first. I'm telling you, right?
All right, y'all. So we're gonna move it on today. All right, we're gonna keep it on to our next topic. Big shout out to Larry Del Bartolo. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure y'all check out his films. Check that man out. He a great actor. All right, so our conspiracy topic of the day, right? So I'm just gonna keep it current. Got it. Who's that? What is that Southern trap music that just blared in my ear? I wanted to sell dope for like 3 seconds, like hard too. I just wanted to meet the plug. Give me 10 of them keys. All right, y'all. So it's our conspiracy topic, and so I'm gonna keep it real simple to plan for our first show. You know what I'm saying? My conspiracy topic of the day is: do you guys think? And we're gonna just keep it current. Do y'all think that R. Kelly is a pedophile, or do y'all think that the government or whoever purposely targeted R. Kelly and put him in jail? You know what I'm saying? So that's my conspiracy of the day. Do y'all think he was actually peeing on people, or do you think the government trying to stop him from making more songs about sex? We're gonna go around the room one at a time, because I need to hear. I need to hear. Hold on. We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna do it real quick. I need to hear your either your yes or no and your reason why. And we're gonna keep it real simple and plain. We're gonna keep it moving. So I'm gonna start it off. So do I think I just think R. Kelly was a very talented, rich pedophile that got caught. That's it. I don't think there's like no conspiracy behind it. I mean, yeah, he made songs about sex. I don't think the government is like, yo, we got to stop this dude from talking about bump and grind. The key to ignition is just too damn catchy. Like what? Like yeah, that's it. I just think that just because here's the thing, just like Jeff Epstein, who had the island, just like Jerry Sandusky, just like I'm sorry, rich pedophiles do exist. Pedophiles that make music exist.
What was his name?
Poor pedophiles exist. Pedophiles that can sing, pedophiles that can act, pedophiles that can tie shoes, pedophiles that are police officers, pedophiles that are nurses. R. Kelly's a pedophile and he peed on people.
Pedophiles and teachers.
That's just, I don't think there's a government conspiracy whatsoever.
Is he a pedophile though? Like,
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
focus on that word.
Yes.
Right. I mean, because those girls, as the females, we know. We just seen some older dudes and we be like, damn.
And I feel you. And as a 13-year-old boy, I looked at J-Lo like, damn. But if J-Lo decided to bang me, she's in the wrong. So yeah, as a 13...
I mean, but does it make him a pedophile?
Yes. Right. Yes. Because let me ask you a question. If my kid, if my child asks me for a toy...
Only date
Mhm.
young people.
Mhm.
He's been married to an older woman.
He was also married to a kid.
So his attraction is not only to younger women.
But you also got to think about at what age was people losing their virginity? Because I know I was 14.
To grown men?
He was 18.
He was definitely 19 when I was.
I was 14 when I was busting it open and bringing it back.
He was definitely going.
I'm gonna let y'all talk for a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest, like the older man, I was like,
Right.
I like the older man at a young age.
Right.
I wasn't for it.
It's a older men that was
To younger girls, right?
Yeah, like
Right.
that's what it was.
R. Kelly
We
was
wanted older
molesting
men,
all that
like-
stuff though. Yeah, that's molesting all that stuff. He went through a lot of childhood. His auntie used to do stuff to him and all that stuff. And when you raise that way, you think that's okay for someone to do, and you get older, and you're in that kind of industry where you get introduced to all this stuff. I done heard stories about dudes telling me like their older brothers took them in a room with a younger chicken, with a stripper and shit, and like had at her, brought her in a room with a girl and had her bang them out and shit, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think he's messed up in the head. Yeah, I think he's messed up in the head.
But also, if you think about like, I don't know about y'all grandparents, but mine, they're 10 years apart. My grandma's 10 years younger than my granddad.
Right.
Back then, that was
the norm.
Yeah, back in like 19, 20, and 30 and 40, yeah.
They told you who you gonna date, who you gonna marry.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, but it's crazy. You know what also was normal back then? If a black dude whistled at a white woman, he'll get his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Things have changed.
We ain't talking about R. Kelly.
And it was okay.
Right.
So
And on that show, which I never watched any episode of,
right.
There was no white women. These was all black women. And in our culture, age ain't nothing but a number.
Once you hit the teenage
that get us messed up
and get
sometimes.
that menstrual, that must be menstrual, we're considered a woman.
One moment is, never ask a female her age, and then you got something like that.
True, that's right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna lie for?
It's
You know
a
what I'm saying?
double-edged sword.
But no,
And
But
we
he
lied.
knew, but he knew their ages though.
You know how they go view a man.
He definitely knew that. Exactly.
Look how they look. Some of them look older than me. I'm like,
So look, but here's the perspective, and I look at it like this. Like you said, like all right, you're 14, like as young girls, because I done seen it, and hell, like yes, because I was in high school and I seen like girls my age getting picked up by, like you getting picked up by a dude that looks, that you know what I'm saying, that looks like Genuine. Like of course this dude ain't in high school, but. But peep though. But here's the thing though. This is what kills it all, right? This is how it is to me, and I always relate it to simple things, right? Say for instance, if my kid comes to me like, Dad, I want ice cream for breakfast, right? It's my responsibility as an adult to be like, you know what? No, you don't know what you want. Yeah, I know ice cream looks good, but no, you don't want to eat it for breakfast, right? So here's the thing: as a grown ass man, right? For one, you're a grown ass man. For one, mentally, there's nothing I have in common with a 14-year-old. One, that's one. Two, I'm a man enough that I can get a woman 21 and over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, what the hell do I even have? See, back in the day, it was different. It was like, okay.
But remember, he started at his.
But here's the thing, and I'm gonna tell y'all something about back in the day, and I can attest to this.
Most of his cases came when he was in his 20s.
Right, but yeah, he was in his 20s. Right, and I'm gonna speak the real.
All about manipulation.
As a 20-year-old, fresh in the music industry, fresh coming up.
He still got that mindset.
Yeah, y'all looking at R. Kelly where he is now. Most of them cases came when he was 20 years old. Yeah. So being talking to a 14-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old.
That's terrible as a 20-year-old.
It's terrible, but at
that is
20,
not no excuse.
At 20, it's a different story when you look at it as a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old.
But what about Aaliyah? He was 30. Aaliyah was 30 and she was 14.
14, but Aaliyah she was with it. Like, let's not act like
yes, but here's the thing. She was with it. But here, you know what else a 14-year-old is with? Driving a car with their eyes closed. 14-year-olds do stupid shit all the time. You cannot trust it. A judgment of a 14-year-old girl for a grown-ass man is totally different.
I don't see it.
That's why
that means he took advantage of her immaturity.
I think you can put all that kind of.
I mean, you can look at it as that.
Because here's the thing about back in the day, and I'll attest to this. My grandfather was 28. My grandmother was 16, right? Straight up. And that's some real shit. And you know what? Even as a kid, I was like, that's crazy.
Right.
But and what can I do? By that time, I was already born or whatever. But the difference is, like, back in that time, for one, women definitely didn't have as many rights as they did. And then for two, a lot of that stuff was based on manipulation. And hey, I could get because this is what happened. And a lot of those back in the day relationships, the daughter she didn't have a choice of who she was going to marry. The dude come to the pops, he got enough money, yeah, you can have my daughter, you marry her, whatever. She didn't have a choice because you want to know why? They started them young because they was planning on having about 10 kids with her, and they needed her to have babies from the age of 13 to the age of 28. That didn't have nothing to do with love. It was all about control. It was all about, it was.
Let's look at our grandparents. Most of our grandparents got siblings that's like, they got like 10, 11, 12.
Yeah, and it was wrong.
That was normal.
So do y'all think
Yeah, but it was normal, but it was wrong because a lot of things was normal. In the 1800s, slavery was normal.
Do y'all think the parents should be held accountable?
Say what?
Do y'all think parents should be held accountable?
All right, it's just like this. In two tokens, yes and no. But I would say yes, more than anything. The reason why is because it's just like this. For one, all right, cool. If you didn't know R. Kelly was a pervert and you was like, all right, well, he wants to help my daughter get in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Most parents, and I don't care, they'll be like, yeah, but they're not gonna leave their kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, after the Aaliyah case,
to sell out your children.
right after the Aaliyah case, it's like no.
But you have to keep in mind.
After
If you watch the actual show, if you watch the actual show when they went over behind what he did and stuff like that, a lot of these parents knew what was going on. They were letting their kids go over there.
They were allowing their children to go over there and mix it up with grown men.
They already knew the fact that they signed a contract that gave their kids to our
Yep.
We're gonna ignore that.
And they knew
Not to bang them. That was like, hey, you can be their guardian. That's a guardian. I mean, true enough. Like, here's the thing. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not sorry. Right, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Like, true enough, nobody's stupid. It's just like, yeah, them parents was like, okay, yeah, R. Kelly, yeah, I'm gonna let you yeah, those parents should be held responsible. But even at the same time, it's just like this. If the paperwork said he should be a guardian, that's all he should have been. The paperwork didn't say, hey, R. Kelly, I give you permission to be a pervert with my daughter. He took advantage of the situation. There's no excuse.
I got a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. Ain't nobody getting guardian.
Hold on, talk about what you say now?
I got a 17-year-old and a 13-year-old. Ain't nobody getting guardian.
Exactly. So, but if you did, you should be held responsible. But
17-year-old, she went out with friends today. I gotta know who you going out with. I gotta know what time you're going there. I gotta know what time you're coming back. I gotta know who they parents
hell
are.
yeah.
R. Kelly had
No doubt about it.
his people right.
Now, here's the thing. Now, if I was R. Kelly, right? Now, let's just put in this scenario, right? If I was R. Kelly and the parent comes to me like, hey, I'm bringing you my daughter and you can bang her and everything. Like, you know what I'm going to do if I'm R. Kelly? I'm going to be like, word. Hey, excuse me, 911. I just got a parent. They just bought me their kid for me to bang them. I don't want this. I'm not a pervert. Can you come and arrest these parents, please? Like, it was still his responsibility. Like, that's easy. He could have been a hero. He would have been all over the news. R. Kelly is stopping parents from turning their kids to prostitutes. But no, he was just like, oh, word. You want me to teach your daughter how to sing or put her in the studio? You're going to give me parental care of her? Okay. Sure.
The horrible part is Hugh Hefner is praised,
the same thing,
and R. Kelly is condemned.
Who praised? I don't praise Hugh Hefner.
I saw that on somebody's Facebook page.
He was praised.
Hugh Hefner also had minors at the Playboy Mansion.
Right, and so you know what? Hugh Hefner ass should have been in jail too. And whoever didn't prosecute him,
absolutely.
Who's
doing that?
I don't praise Hugh Hefner.
He's breathing palms.
But let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. Who is like, hey man, Hugh Hefner, I don't care if Hugh Hefner a pervert or not, I'm still gonna look at Playboy. Ain't nobody saying that. Ain't nobody watching Playboy no more. Ain't nobody looking at a Playboy magazine. That dude been dead for 20 years. And I'm gonna tell you like this: if he was still alive, he should be in jail just like R. Kelly.
Right.
So he don't get no excuses. He don't get no passes because you know what? Over here, I don't care if you make the best song on the planet. I don't care if you write the best poem or you're the best actor. If you're up here touching kids that's below the age of 18 and you're a grown ass man, you need to take your ass to jail. Period. Period. And I ain't gotta play a song.
So it's 30 years to her.
So
So we all know he should have got jail time.
Right.
Regardless of the circumstances, he was wrong. But 30 years, is that too
But I
late?
think they should also look at the fact that did them parents sign them contracts after the situation with Aaliyah? Because if that situation happened,
they did. Let's go.
What made you think that he
I
changed?
think we as the people would be
After
They were
okay with
fans.
it.
They were like,
Like,
like
if they held the parents accountable.
Right.
If the government turned around and said, "Okay, we got R. Kelly, now we're gonna hold the parents accountable," it wouldn't be so much fallback as it is.
But if
right
you
now.
heard the interviews that they had with them,
Mhm.
a lot of those parents knew what was going on.
Exactly.
Before they even put their kids in
They
his
did.
His wife
They
knew what was going on.
They
with
did
him.
it
Some
anyway.
of them
Prosecute the
talking
parents,
about
too.
tears.
Some of them
throw their ass in jail with them.
Some of them even
That don't give him a pass.
Some of them even found videos. Some of them went into his room and seen the videos that he had made of other children.
Wow.
And didn't even say anything.
Wait, Tom, you just said he has videos of other
Yes,
children.
So listen.
So you asking why is he in jail for 30 years? There you go.
I'm not okay. So listen, I'm saying, should the parents be in jail for 30
Yes.
years too?
30 years. Well, no, not 30. Put them in jail for like 10 to 15. You feel me? Because
Because they did just they was just as bad. They sold their children into pornography. They sold that's sex trafficking.
all right, cool. So all right, so you know what?
If
Give
we
them
gonna
30.
be honest,
Cool.
that's
Give them
sex
32.
trafficking.
I have no issue.
Sex
Give them
trafficking
32.
is big
For every,
in the United States. If we're gonna acknowledge it, they sex traffic.
if those parents gave their kids to R. Kelly knowing that he was going to try to have sex with them,
But I feel like
throw them in jail too. Give them 30. Hell, give them 100. I don't care.
I think if the world would be okay with it, or the world would accept what you did to R. Kelly, if we went after parents too.
All right, cool. And see, here's the thing. I guarantee you, they probably tried to, but here's the burden of proof falls upon the state for anybody that know law.
We got contracts.
So what?
We got contracts.
If they, here's the thing. Unless it says in the contract that you can bang my daughter, then they ain't got nothing. And I guarantee you that doesn't say that in the contract.
Any contract that came before Leah, yes. Any contract that came after Leah, no, you knew what you was getting.
Yeah, and they have to be able to prove that beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I guarantee you that, and that's the feds. So here's the thing: in the feds, they're gonna get you if they got the proof to get you.
The paperwork is there, but if the feds not willing to pick it up because they got
They
somebody
got who they
that's
want.
involved in the
So
ring
the
too.
feds got who they want.
All right, so
But
all right, cool.
let's talk about this though. The feds want us to argue over this.
All right,
The
so
feds want us to be mad about R. Kelly.
You see, as soon as he got accused, the whole team left.
but here's the question. What? All right, so locking up R. Kelly does is what of a detriment to the black community? Like the government. So what is the reason they took R. Kelly off? Was he buying BET or
They
something?
want us to be mad.
as a pawn.
They want us to legalize pedophilia.
But they put a pedophile in jail.
They want us because it's R. Kelly. Half of us named babies to R. Kelly.
He was a
Half of us grew
sacrificial
up on R.
lamb for
Kelly.
what
They want us to be mad. They want us to fight for R. Kelly because in retrospect, we're fighting for pedophilia.
And you gotta keep in mind, he went through a case.
So I'm not fighting for R. Kelly. Who is?
I'm not fighting for R. Kelly either, but that's what they want.
That's what they want.
That's what they want. If we're gonna be political about it, the bottom line is they want us to fight for R. Kelly because they want us to be okay with pedophilia.
Well, damn, that plan
I
backfired.
remember when he had that first original case and he was going through the whole trial with the actual video and everything.
Yeah. See, I stopped listening to R. Kelly then.
Publicity he got and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
And see, here's the thing. Even as a 15-year-old, when that happened, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of cool on R. Kelly because he ain't the only R&B singer. He ain't the best. Like, here's the thing. In my book,
That's why it's
there's better songwriters.
Randy, you ain't gonna have from the baby.
At the end,
You ain't get no honey,
LGBTQ, and then there's a plus sign.
Yeah,
at the
like
end.
that whole,
Because
yeah.
that plus is for the P.
Y'all think Michael did it?
You ain't stick your
What
pee in there.
you think? What you think that P stand for?
You ain't feeling no
It
penny.
don't stand.
Exactly.
It don't stand for pride.
We gonna move
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
We're going
to next, bro.
All right, I think because we might be pissing R. Kelly off. Oh!
Came out of the closet.
Look, I was feeling on her booty.
Who yeah?
All
I
right.
think he had found out.
She
He
needs to
had
come
found
back.
out
She needs to come over
that.
and nice on.
Everybody wants to feel on the
So we're gonna move it on. Big shout out. We're gonna keep it moving. Big shout out to Wiggins Construction and Home Improvement. Wiggins Construction, Home Improvement, bathroom, kitchen, window, doors, siding, and much more. Call Will today at 440-731-7654. Tell them Redline Radio sent you.
You are not
It's the voice for me.
Yeah.
It's
That's just in this commercial.
You might be on to something.
I was expecting the old Spice.
You might be on to something right there. You might be.
Hit the 1-800 general now.
You feel me? Like, yeah.
I really believe
Look, as a kid, I grew up without cable, so it's a lot of commercials on. So I was able to. Say what? All right, hey, look, I'm trying to give me a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we need them.
You got order deals. I'm not trying to be like,
Let's get that back. We all need business and new houses.
Right. Hey, this is for. I'm doing this for the team, for the squad. You feel me?
I'm trying to be in Pittsburgh with you. What you got?
What's happening? Oh, look. I got to look for anybody, and I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? ETM management for anybody that want to get into acting or modeling. Shout out, link up with Tasha Nell. She does a great, awesome job for myself. Shout out, Mayor of Kingstown. Catch a boy. I'm in the background. You know, playing. I'm in prison. I'm locked up. Shout out Akon.
And shout out Brandon for being a recurring role.
Say what? Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be in that joint for the rest of the season. You feel me? So, you know, like, it's got a nice little booking, nice little contract, and ETM, Tasha Nell, they got a steady check coming in for the rest of the year. Shout out. Indeed. So now we're gonna be moving on to our next topic, and this is our segment that I like to call Life and Love. You feel me? Love and life. And in this topic, we're going to be discussing, and we're going to actually go back to what we were discussing earlier, because I want to be able to really get in on this right here for the next 10 minutes. And then after that, we're going to be talking to my man, Average Joe, getting into his interview. You feel me? So with this, now, love and life, now I got to ask all the ladies, this is for the ladies in the building, this is for the ladies out there in the world. What do you want, or what do you find attractive in a man to be your companion? You feel me? That's a deep question. And we're going to sit back, fellas, because then after they do that, then we're going to answer, what are we looking for in a companion and a woman? You know, and then we're going to see if we have any similarities. We're going to balance it out, because I want to find some middle ground. You know what I mean? Find the ice cream in the sandwich. Yeah, we're going to start ladies first. We're going to go around. So what are you looking for in a male companion?
You know what, I'm extremely picky, and with me, like, I have a lot going on for myself. So for one, I need a man to be understanding, because I'm a nurse. I don't like sitting at home. If you're sitting on the couch, I can't deal with you. You got to be up, getting the bag, and chasing the bag with me. You got to be spiritual. You got to have soul ties. I need to learn from you. I need to get some type of knowledge from you.
Sounded like my list from earlier.
Yes, no, because you was talking about smoking weed and all of that other stuff.
That's that Virgo in her, because that's real. That's what we do. That's that Virgo in her.
My birthday next Saturday, by the way.
Virgo Nation.
Not next Saturday, the Saturday after next Saturday, the 27th.
September 14th. What's up, Virgo Nation?
But I get rejected a lot from dudes because they be like, you're doing too much. I can't keep up with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, I'm not sitting at home. I'm moving until I achieve my goal. Until I have $1 million in my bank account, I'm not sitting down. So if you can't keep up with me, you gotta go. If you ain't in the gym, you gotta go. If you ain't eating healthy or trying to live longer, you gotta go.
So do you eventually plan on being married? Do you eventually plan on being married?
Not legally.
Does that stop you from being married?
Right.
I mean, look at this. As a simple. I'm not gonna say it stop you, but it definitely limits you, because women don't date down. So if you gotta have a millionaire,
I'm not saying I didn't say I have to have a millionaire.
No. If your goal is to be a millionaire before you.
I didn't say my goal is to be a millionaire.
She didn't say he had to be a millionaire. She said he
But he would have to be, because if you're gonna respect somebody that makes less than you.
Let her finish. I'm just asking a question. No, I know.
I'm not. She can answer her first. Hold on. I want to hear it from her. She grown. She a fully adult woman. She got thoughts of her own. She got a mouth of her own.
I didn't say I have to have a millionaire, but I also don't want a man who's gonna get $1 and be happy, who gonna live to pay his bills. If you ain't living to exceed that, if you ain't living to save, if all you're doing is living from check to check to pay my bill and I'm good, no, because where your emergency money at least have a stack in your bank account.
So you want $1 million just in the bank?
Yeah, for me, that's my goal.
Okay.
That's because I have bigger dreams. I'm not trying to be
he can have a regular 9 to 5, but be working towards something.
Towards something, yeah.
But he
You
could
gotta
be making
working
like
towards something. If I hit you up and I say what you're doing, and majority of the time you saying nothing at home, chilling, playing a game. Get up and do something.
That's a low boy. Yeah?
Get up and do
Ain't nothing to
something.
be. If that's what's all you attracting,
Get
that's
up, get
all
out.
that you.
That's all I would. Hold on now. Hold on, because in a minute
I said if. I didn't say that. I didn't say that's all you attract. I said if that's all you attract, you might just need to change your surroundings.
To me, I feel like it's being reversed. The majority of men is looking for a woman that can provide for him.
Yes.
I'm not doing that.
Hey, we're gonna keep it short because we got some time left, and then we got Average Joe interview. So no, keep it going. All right,
so
ladies.
we're moving next.
Okay, if you can repeat the question.
What are you looking for?
For the male companion.
I'm just messing with y'all. I'm so glad you asked that.
You having trouble saying
Warm this mic up. Make sure it's on.
One time.
Honestly, throughout this journey, I've learned that in order for you to even attain the idea of attracting the right person, you inside have to be whole and prepared to receive your soulmate.
Facts.
So, without not getting so deep, but to me, loyalty is everything.
And what
But
defines loyalty?
loyalty to me, gosh, there's so much truth in it. Not just loyalty to me, but be loyal to yourself. Be true to you, who you are. And a lot of times our brothers, they have to dumb down. They have to be watered down in this society. So when they go home, they want to go home to someone that's welcoming and embracing and loving, wants to support their king as a king should be supported, along with the proper queen to be ready and be prepared for her proper king.
Right on.
So, man, well, you don't even have that much time.
Yeah,
but just to say this, just to give you just a piece of my goddess energy to take with you, and hopefully I can edify at least the one.
Edify.
But to my brothers, I love you and I always will. But you have to be prepared for the kinship that is placed upon your head to be able to receive your proper queen.
Amen.
Wow. Who got the standing ovation of the night? Yeah. Hey, now we good. Look. Because I wish I could get everybody's input on this, but that's a perfect way to end it, so I can segue it on to our music guest of the night. So ain't nothing else to say. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna read a sponsor after that. One of the so like JoJo, that was you get straight up. Photo tonight. That was deep as hell. TMI Redline Radio is brought to you by 101 Sports Cards and Memorabilia, located at 13221 Prospect Road, Strongsville, Ohio. Call them today at 440-638-4044 for all of your sports card memorabilia needs. All right, cool. So now I can switch back to my normal voice.
I mean, right. The 800 number.
In a world, like I could do all that. I could do movies like those movie trailers. You know what I'm saying? In a world, one man, one woman, and a lot of dinosaurs. Starring Chris Tucker, Jackie Chan, Sanaya Lathan. It was though. I love me some Rush Hour. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and rush on into my man. Our highlight guest of the night, Mr. Average Joe 216 in the building. One of the hottest MCs in the city. Yeah, man, no doubt, man, no doubt. So, Joe, man, how you feeling, boss, man? And thank you for coming through, man, on the debut episode of TMI, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know, man. We fam, man. You're a brother, dog. So, hey, starting off, man, how's the life treat you, man? What's going on with you? Blessed, indeed. So, I want to ask you a couple questions, man. Just get this interview rolling. Starting off as an MC when you first started, what like inspired you to pick up that microphone, sir? And these gonna be rapid fire questions because we're short on time, but I want to make sure that we get you good.
Brother was the rapper, but him just killed. I started it. I picked it. Then it became a way I could cope with his death. By doing music.
Right on. Right on. And when it comes down to your music, man, like for somebody that's never heard it, but they wanted you to describe it, how would you describe your music to a new fan?
I don't rate my shit in just one genre because I do them all.
Right on. And, as an artist, do you feel, is it more important to, be conscious in your music, or do you feel it's important to make music for the club? Like where's your standpoint on, and your viewpoint on music as an MC?
I make feel good music. I make music for the ladies. Like I do, I drop some shit for the niggas. But I really be catering to the ladies.
Right on. All right, no doubt, catering to the queens, indeed. Now, is it
anything?
Right on.
I'm loaded. We'll put something out soon.
Right on. And so now, when it comes down, because we done perform together, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Exotic Cuisine, DJ Jack the Ripper, you know what I'm saying? When you hit the stage, man, like yeah, man, and jerk chicken tacos, man. Indeed, man. Check that out. So, when you hit the stage, man, you got a great stage presence, man. You be rocking the crowd, man. Before you hit the stage, man, what goes through your mind before that music come on and you touch that mic and you step on that stage, brother?
I don't really know. I've been doing it for so long now that it's kind of like, like a robot right now.
Right. It's just automatic.
My main thing is be like, whatever he just did or whoever just did something, don't do that. Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Right on. Now, we were talking. You had your list earlier. You gave us your top 5 MCs, and hey, I know you had the rest of the list. You wanted to roll out.
I got a lot of them, bro.
You feel me? So I gotta hear the rest of the list.
I study people's flows and cadences and shit. I'm big on that.
Right.
I like writing hooks. I feel like hook is the main part of the song. It should be the best part.
Right.
Everything else, we all can rap. I know how to write a verse. That's nothing.
Right.
But making an actual good song is the hard part.
Right,
so master that.
Right on. And so, explain to, what I would tell you like this. What are some advice that you would give to an up-and-coming MC, somebody that's just getting started, that needs to build their confidence up or really even try to get their mind focused for the game? What's some advice that you'll give to them starting off?
Makes perfect. You want to invest in quality. Everything got to be good quality. You got to, whoever the best in town, that's who you should want to work with. Fuck doing that shit at home, trying to do it in your basement. I did it for you. If you ain't got the right shit, you ain't got the right sound, it's gonna take you years.
Right.
You could just go to somebody that gets paid for this. You can't do it all by yourself. I tried to do it. It's like you pay. Videos, you want all the best people. You can do it yourself,
right.
But it takes years to learn that shit. And then you already on a path like this ain't no overnight shit.
Right on.
Really,
I dig.
Years and years.
Yeah.
I've been doing music for a long ass time.
Right.
Like shit, you can tell when people just started yesterday.
Right. Indeed. So now we gotta make sure we're giving everybody the good information, man, so they could check you out, man. Check your music out. You got any shows coming up? You got any, places where they could check your music out online, man? What's popping?
I do I'll be there like every other Thursday. It was the Thursday I can make it. I'm at the OPN Center on August 20th with Shark, with Ray Shark. Shout out to him. I got the Vibes video coming up. We're gonna finish that up, and then we're gonna be dropping that song. Shot by Logan Kingston. I was thinking about putting the tape out, but I feel like I already be giving people too much music. So I want to just pace it out and just deal with singles and shit for now.
Yeah. Let's see. I was told by you know what I'm saying. Shout out Johnny O. You know what I'm saying? He was like, we got some good advice from him. He was like, you know, for MCs, artists period these days, singles is the way to go. Rather, you know what I'm saying? Like albums, that was, you know, back when people was going to the store buying, you know, records. Now
long too though.
Exactly.
2 minutes now.
Yeah, 2 minutes, 2 minutes 30 at the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You just got a couple
30.
ad libs, a hook, and one verse.
Try to make it sound full, like it's a complete song.
Right.
But then you get people started doing them shorter to make the person start it over quick. You get more streams.
Right.
If it's a good song, it works. You're
Smart.
Keep playing it.
Yeah. Very smart. Very
And
smart.
you're gonna be turning it. You're gonna be playing it real quick.
Right on.
I'm not gonna listen to that music no more.
Cause sometimes like you got a 4-minute song, you're gonna cut it off. Like you probably only like half of the song.
Yeah. And like,
the
then
second verse.
maybe that third verse ain't hitting, so
like,
you're
they
gonna
gotta
fast
be
forward
quick.
it.
You
Yeah.
gotta hit them quick and impact them real quick. So then that's when they'll jump on it naturally.
Right on. Man, Jules being dropped by one of the hottest MCs in the city, man. Big shout out, man. Thank you for coming through, man. Let them know where they can find you at, man. Again, dog.
216 on all platforms. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. Facebook is Joe Brown. Instagram 216 Average Joe. Twitter, TikTok, all that shit is 216 Average Joe. I'm on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I get played regularly on what is it? 96 point. What is that? DJ Crystal. Shout out to
what?
Crystal. I be getting played on there.
Word up.
I think my song Lydia is in like 3 different cities on radio stations.
Right on.
There's a lot of people, man.
Man, my man doing this thing.
Yeah, because it's a lot and it's all racial and shit. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get back on the scene. I done took a little break, but I'm back at it. I got videos, I got stuff in the works, so we're gonna just keep moving forward.
Amen. That's what's up, man. It's all about progress, man. And everybody right here at this table, man. Everybody on TMI Redline Radio, man. We got your back and we pulling for you, man. You know what I'm saying? No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Now look. 4 minutes. Right on. And see, here's the thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like big shout out, man, to all the MCs and all the female, male MCs and female MCs in Cleveland. It's a lot of talent out here, and right now we like in the music renaissance, man, because everybody really putting their best foot forward and putting their best music out, man. So everybody that's out there doing a big shout out in our line right here, TMI Redline Radio. We open for you. So if y'all got that music, make sure y'all sit it in. Make sure y'all holler at me, man. Get yourselves an interview. You know what I mean? We don't even do this we ain't even doing this for profit. So it's like it ain't no charge to y'all. You feel me? We just all about support out here. So you know it ain't even no cost to y'all. Is straight. The only thing that we want y'all to do is be successful, and a little bit that we could do to help y'all be successful. That's what we about right here. You know what I'm saying? TMI Redline Radio. You dig? Outlaw Jones. So. Our show is also brought to you by Doghouse Productions. Your vision is our production. Call Daryl 304-384-1387.
He's improvising
It's that
everything.
voice. It's the voice. It's the
Wow.
voice.
I don't even know how to do it.
Look over there. We keep looking. You get us every single time.
Like a string of emails.
Like, what else is there? Pictures?
Nah, it's just
I like picture books.
like right though. I'm gonna send. Shout out to. I'm gonna send an email to Dave, man. We want some pictures with our with our sponsors. So as we wrap up the show, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to be a little bit reflective. You feel me? Like for one, you know, me and my man Della Young, we had our show back a couple years ago, and you know, we took a little break from the radio, and now it's feel good to be back on air. You know, it's a blessing, and you know, for, like I ain't even gonna expose all my business, but for anybody that do know, you know what I'm saying, this last month has been like hell for your boy, like literally, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't even gonna go in no detail, but I literally been through hell back and kept grinding all the way through it, and you know what I'm saying, and they, you know what I'm saying, like you can't kill a king, you feel me? And so I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have everybody here in the building. Indeed. You know what I'm saying? I walked through hell and I was lighting my blunt on the flames. You feel me? So, damn, it's hot out here, but it's all right though. You feel me? Like, ooh, but you know what I mean?
talking about some, I still got shit to do. I mean, what we gonna do?
You feel me? And the shit don't stop. And all we gonna do, man, we just about progress. And I want y'all to keep on rocking with us because we rocking with y'all out there. You know, the show is literally for the people and it's made by the people. It's for the people. So make sure y'all check out TMI on Redline. You feel me? And so I want to send a big shout out to my entire crew, my panel here. You know what I mean? Shout out my mans on the ones and twos. You feel me? Like you killed it tonight, man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Big time, and you heard. You know what I'm saying? Own it. You feel me? Own it. Own it. Own it. Own it. Own it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, make sure y'all check out Tim Buck too, man. You know what I'm saying? My man is the shit, man. He a dope ass comedian, all that shit, man. He does his thing. And like he got this show moving like straight, you know, butter on a hot knife. You feel me? So we gonna big shout out to everybody. Once again, our last few sponsors, Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning LLC, Trash Bin Cleaning and Pressure Washing. Fritz Trash Bin Cleansing is a locally owned, eco-friendly trash bin cleaning service in Northeast Ohio, serving North Ridgeville and surrounding areas. You can reach Fitz Trash Bin Cleaning LLC at 440-752-1533 or ftbcusa.com. Brandon at ftbuca.com or facebook.com/FTBC, you a whole bunch of other letters. Mention Redline Radio while you book a service and receive 10% off of your first service. Shout out Tattoo Therapy Inc. And y'all got a big paragraph. I ain't even got time to read that. So without further ado, we're going to be ending this show out. Make sure y'all tune in every single Saturday, 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. We are your late night spot for the vibe. We are at your late night spot to have some fun and get entertained. Shout out the entire panel. Next Saturday, make sure y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a couple new panel members. Hey, the whole team is coming back. New special guests. We're gonna have some crazy shit. It's gonna be crazy. Make sure y'all, and then we're gonna have a call-in number for y'all next week because we're gonna have some contests, you know what I'm saying, some giveaways for y'all. So make sure y'all call in because we want to hear y'all opinion on the shit we talk about too here at TMI. Anybody got any shout outs before we roll off the air? Because we got
acknowledge that we got a lot of Virgos in the building.
Virgo season.
my mama's a Virgo. Shout out my mom.
Can we party
Yo, yeah, we can't. Hey, shout out to Virgos. So, and you know, it's Virgo season. Y'all don't know it all, so we're gonna let y'all have it. Y'all we can't, nobody can tell y'all nothing. And it's because y'all usually all right. And you like to rub it in people's faces. And say, I told you so all the time. Indeed.
Until they run into Scorpios, then they ain't always right.
So as we up out of here, it's TMI on Redline. Make sure y'all check us out every Saturday, 10 p.m. until 12 a.m. It's your boy Black 9 DeLeon, 216 Outlaw Jones, the Cleveland All-Stars. See y'all next Saturday. And we out of this. Peace.